You are going to have such an interesting experience at the beginning of this week. Like, oh my God, this really is going to surprise you. My gorgeous Scorpione, it is all going to start the moment in time at around the beginning of this week. You will remember that there is something you're going to need to do, like kind of urgently. It's nothing like kind of major, it's nothing huge, but there is just something that you are going to be reminded you need to do urgently, something that you are kind of running out of time with, for example. And you are just going to be reminded of this at around the beginning of this week, and you are going to find yourself on your way to resolve this. Okay, as I said, it's nothing like kind of huge, nothing major, but it would just be so unnecessary for you later on, if you don't do this, because it's something that you are kind of running out of time with, and only you can do something about it. Perhaps it's to do with like some kind of information, some kind of a document, something that you're going to need to do, something you forgot about. And if you don't do something about it, you're only gonna, you're gonna regret later on, because it would just kind of cause unnecessary problems in your life. It really would kind of slow things down for you. So basically you're gonna find yourself on your way to resolve this. Maybe this is going to be really close to where you live, maybe this is going to be a little bit further away. It really depends, but I do know for a fact one thing, that you are going to go somewhere where you don't normally go to that often, or you're going to go somewhere where you have never been before. Okay, and there is some kind of crazy unexpected experience you're actually going to have. In your mind, in your head, it's all going to be like serious. Oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. Things that you're going to imagine in your head before you get to that particular place. But once you reach this destination, oh my God, this is going to be crazy. It's going to be mental, because this whole experience is going to turn out to be completely different to what you could have possibly imagined. Okay? Something is going to happen. And you can try to imagine what this is. Trust me, you're never, ever, ever going to guess. Okay, there is some kind of crazy experience you are going to have. You're gonna love it. You're gonna enjoy yourself. You are at the same time gonna realize, like, big time, what are you missing out on in life? And you're also gonna realize, what do you want to do next? What your next big step is going to be in order to improve your life, in order to improve your happiness. Oh my God, this is going to be so important to you on so many levels. So having said that, on your way back home, for example, you're going to be thinking about it so much, about this experience, and about what exactly you're going to realize you want to do so badly. Your eyes are about to open, and you're going to be thinking about it to the point where later on at home, seriously, my gorgeous Scorpione, you're literally going to have a vision. You are going to have a vision when it comes to this experience, when it comes to what you realize so badly you want to do. You want to start, you're gonna have this vision when it comes to your life and when it comes to your future. And you know what? You are really gonna decide to do this. You're going to decide to do this. There is no doubt about it. And this is going to be so wise for you. Very smart. Look at this. It's going to be very wise for you to do this. A very smart decision. Very smart. Very, very smart decision indeed. Very wise decision. And the only thing that's going to be on your mind when it comes to this, you're not going to be able to kind of help yourself but to think about something else you started like a while back, and it just didn't turn out to be that great for you. It didn't turn out to be that good for you. It just ended up to be like a really negative experience at the end. And this is what you're going to be reminded of, like, oh my my God, what if it happens, what if it goes in the same direction as, this, situation you had a while back, something similar you started and it just, oh my God, did not work out for you whatsoever, and you ended up feeling like, you were just wasting your time, you were wasting your energy. Don't worry about this whatsoever, because this aspect of your life you should not compare to what happened to you before. This is something completely different, my gorgeous Scorpioni. Okay, this is something different, this is something special, this is something really powerful about to take place in your life. And I'm so glad that you will go, that you are not going to allow this to, take the better of you, by you thinking about being reminded of something else that you started a while back and it didn't work out for you. You're not going to allow this to affect your confidence. My gorgeous Scorpione, that's exactly how it should be. I'm so glad you're not going to allow this to affect your confidence. You are gonna decide to follow what you feel so, drawn to. You will decide to follow your soul. You will decide to follow your spirit. Okay, and there is a reason why you are going to suddenly also feel so nostalgic. There are all sorts of things going to be going through your mind. There is a reason why you're suddenly going to feel nostalgic, my gorgeous Scorpione, because this is your sign that what's happening right now is something really special. And at the same time, this is so difficult to explain, but you are about to regain the missing part of you. You are about to regain the missing part of you. You're about to get back the missing part of you, something really kind of not nice that you went through when you were a child. You are about to heal that aspect of yourself. All this is going to be like so ridiculously connected, my gorgeous Scorpione, and that's why I need you to be strong. What's happening right now, you're going to readjust with yourself. You will recenter yourself at the same time. So the sooner you commit yourself to this, what you realize you need to do, the sooner your life is gonna improve drastically, my gorgeous Scorpione. Indeed, yes, you need to be patient. You need to be patient when it comes to this, but trust me, oh my God, it's going to start to improve your life absolutely immediately. You will see that the very next day you are gonna start to think about vitamins, minerals. You're gonna start to think about nutrition. You're gonna start to thinking a lot about healthy lifestyle. You're gonna find people who are running and jogging and things like that that are really motivating you. You really are gonna pick up on that particular level. You will feel like it's gonna be obvious that something is happening here, something is changing here. The new phase of your life is about to begin. That's why, my gorgeous Scorpione, that's why. And also, when it comes to the beginning of this week, there is this particular person, someone is going to be irritating you here so much. This particular person is going to be irritating you, and somebody who was irritating you before. And this person, there is something not quite right with this person, to be quite honest with you, And this particular person is somebody who has been irritating you for a while. And almost like as if there is going to be some kind of disagreement in between you and that person. And it looks like that person is always like creating some kind of a necessary challenge for you. That person is going to be demanding something from you. And I need you to be strong here as well. When it comes to this particular person, you need to set the healthy boundaries here. It's not only because of you, but it's because of this person as well. well, because they need to learn certain things about life in general they are kind of ignoring, and they're not going to be able to learn unless you act in this particular way. And you know, it's like you need to set the healthy boundaries. It's just at that moment in time you're also, believe me or not, going to set that person free. You're going to liberate that person. Maybe it's just someone who you were helping to so much. Maybe it's someone who you were helping to for so long that now, you know, that person needs to kind of, you know, maybe slow down a little bit. Maybe that person is expecting a little bit too much from you, and they got just a little bit lazy through this process, for example. And this is why it's important for you to set the healthy boundaries when it comes to this person. It's not only because of you, but it's because of that person as well. Very important indeed. And by the time you get to the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Scorpioni, you are gonna be absolutely over the moon. Do you know why? Because this, like, kind of a person very close to you, it's going to let you know something really important, like one of your like best friends or somebody who's very close to you. It's really kind of going to pleasantly surprise you, and it's going to let you know that you are going to have such an important opportunity to deal with something that you have been worrying about for absolute ages. It's to do with this certain problem. This opportunity is going to finally resolve this problem that has been restricting you, that has been restricting you in life in general, especially over the last 2 months. You couldn't move on. It was a bit of a stagnation that you were going through purely because you weren't able to take risks and you weren't able to make big decisions because of this restriction here. So at the same time, the fog is about to lift, my gorgeous Scorpioni, when it comes to you becoming aware of this opportunity in order to resolve this problem, in order to resolve this issue. And I know that the very next day there is somewhere that you're gonna go to. There is a very important, some kind of official person that you're gonna be speaking to. After that official person, you're gonna be speaking to another official person, and then you're gonna be speaking to another official person. There are 3 official people that are gonna be connected to this, but it's part of the process. And another few weeks, and this particular problem is finally going to be history, my gorgeous Scorpioni. But at the same time, you've learned an absolutely mind-blowing lesson when it comes to this. You know, when it comes to your life and when it comes to your future, there is an invaluable lesson that you've actually learned here. And that's what you should be grateful, that this happened now, at this stage. Now it's not too bad, but if that happened later on in like about a few years' time, all this would be so much more difficult, and it would be more difficult to get out of it, for example. So that's why you need to be kind of grateful that this is happening right now rather than later. And also, my gorgeous Scorpioni, like a very unusual dream you are going to have at around the midweek. Very unusual dream. Oh my God. And in that dream, it's going to appear someone who is no longer in this world. Somebody who used to be in your life is about to appear in this dream. And this particular person is in the spirit world, for example. And this particular spirit, you know, literally, it's going to remind you of something. Remind you of something. And what you're going to be reminded of, you are going to feel a little bit guilty. But whatever you feel in your heart, in your soul to do, this is what you need to do. Okay? Because there is something that you're going to feel drawn to doing after this dream, and there is a very specific situation that you are going to have once you actually do this. There is a very interesting situation you are going to have, where on another hand you are going to, my gorgeous Scorpioni, realize that, you know, how precious this life is. And this is going to be so beneficial for your own energy in general. This is going to give you an immense power, you know, and it's going to awake you. It's going to awake you to do what you want to do in this life, to do what you need to do in this life. But it's also at the same time going to awake you in a way where you're going to realize that there is no point to live this life if you don't allow yourself to be yourself, if you don't allow your uniqueness to come on top. You're not like getting out of this life what you should get out of this life. There is something sacred going to come out of it, and you are going to end up being a big winner when it comes to all this. And by the time you get to the last part of this week, a very cute little bird, you're gonna see cute little bird, something so cute, and it's also, you're also gonna feel like, you know, you're gonna feel like you kind of, I don't know, there is something going to be so not different about this bird, but for some reason you did not expect to see this bird. There you go. You did not expect to see this cute little bird. Maybe for the first time you're going to see this type of bird. Maybe you're going to think like, oh, I didn't know that there are this type of birds here. You know, there is something like that. But it's also going to be so cute, so adorable, oh my God. And it's going to be singing, like so beautifully. And when you see that bird, this is going to be another omen, another sign. When you see that bird, my gorgeous Scorpione, there are 3 important messages that this omen is bringing to you. The message number 1 is love is all around. Love is all around. That also means that you need to spend more time with those people in your life. You need to find time, more time. You need to reconnect with those people in your life. Number 2, now it's time to believe in yourself. Number 3, my gorgeous Scorpione, now it's time to bring your ideas to life. How beautiful is that, isn't it? And also when it comes to the last part of this week, you know, okay. You know, you are gonna feel like a little bit kind of, a little bit down, a little bit negative, you know, oh no. When you get this information, when you get this message, you know, you're gonna feel like a little bit down, a little bit negative. Do you know why? Because there is some kind of decision that's gonna be made or something like that, and you're not gonna like this. You're gonna find this something that you have been anticipating, something that you have been waiting for, but you're gonna find something so unfair about this decision and about this message, you know, something unfair. But then again, this is going to, the more you think about it, the more your mind is going to open. Do you know what I mean? The more you think about this decision, how unfair this is, you know, the more your mind is going to open. The more you're going to realize, you know, what do you need, what do you want to manifest when it comes to your life. The more courage you are going to have. This is really, this is actually going to emotionally and spiritually restore you. Because after that moment in time, it's going to have such a powerful impact, mind-blowing impact on your life, because it's going to push you towards you having a courage that you wouldn't normally have to make such a quick decision. My God, you are going to make, my gorgeous Scorpione, after that moment in time, such a quick decision to end something, to finish something, to walk away from something immediately, you know, and you have been contemplating this for absolute ages, but you didn't have a courage, and now you will have a courage to do that. You know what's going to come out of it, it's going to be priceless in terms of healing, in terms of this beautiful positive energy that is going to follow, you know, in terms of this peace you're going to feel and how peaceful your life it's going to become. Finally, you will be able to walk away from something, to move on from something that has been making you feel unhappy for so long. And it really is to do with those situations in life when it comes to something that we feel so passionate about for so long, you know, for years, for example, and then our karma comes to an end with that aspect of our lives. But sometimes we just find it so hard to let it go. So this is going to open your mind, so you will be able to see things from a different perspective, my gorgeous Scorpioni. This is going to be absolutely brilliant, because you are finally going to find yourself on this path where you are going to be following your own dreams. And you know what? It's going to feel like that. It's going to feel that way. So now, my gorgeous Scorpioni, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards and I'm going to see what's going to be your tarot card of the week. Let's just see, my gorgeous Scorpioni. Oh la la, you're also going to have such a beautiful reward for your hard work. You are going to have a beautiful reward for your hard work. And as soon as you have this beautiful reward for your hard work, there is this very special person going to be on your mind. Me? No, I'm joking. As soon as you have this special reward, this beautiful reward for your hard work. So this reward that you are going to have, it's going to be beautiful because it's going to be a reward for your hard work. But as soon as you kind of have this achievement, there is this very special person going to be on your mind. Somebody in your life, somebody who you love so much, somebody very special, somebody really beautiful, somebody who you feel so connected to, somebody who has got a very special place in your heart. You know, somebody who loves you so much and you love that person as well. Please go and buy something for that person, because as soon as you have this reward, you're going to have this person on your mind and you're going to be thinking, I want to buy them something. Please buy them something. Buy this person something. Surprise this person with some kind of a gift. You know that this is like kind of going to also have such a beautiful and positive impact on you as well. You're going to feel so good, you know, for doing this, and you are going to do something so gorgeous to that, you know, person as well. That person is going to love what you are going to buy for this person, but also that person is going to tell you some kind of information that is going to change your life, as some kind of missing information you are going to gain from that person when it comes to your life for the first time ever. You're going to find out something really, really specific. Okay, when it comes to your life, on a spiritual level, you will start to understand yourself from a completely different angle. There are some kind of unanswered questions that are going to be answered, but it's really deep, it's really personal, it's really spiritual. Even like it's a lot to do with your spirituality now, but it's also a lot to do with like maybe your past life. Something, whoa, crazy, mind-blowing is about to be answered. And this is just kind of going to answer your questions. And after that moment in time, a lot in your life, it's going to start to make sense that didn't make sense before. Hello, my gorgeous people. I'm so excited to finally share something I've poured a lot of intention into. I've created the Ritual Mag collection, 3 absolutely beautiful mags designed for your sacred mornings, tarot sessions and daily rituals. First up is the High Priestess Brew, which is perfect for connecting with your intuition and centering your energy before a reading. Then there is a full moon fuel, a lunar inspired mag for aligning your energy with the moon's cycles. And for those powerful go-getter mornings, there is Sip Your Strength, designed to help you step into your courage and purpose. These aren't just mags, they're intentional tools to bring energy and magic to your day. You can shop the full collection right now. Just tap the link in the description or click the card up here to explore all 3. Thanks so much for supporting what I create, and I can't wait to see which one calls to you. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.